I might need to pop on mute again, but we should have Hades' soundtrack to keep us occupied in the meantime.
All good.
How are y'all?
I'm good. I tried to warm up as much as I could beforehand.
Okay. So we should be live. We should be good. And both players are here. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I guess if we want to start doing the draft, I'll just let the ads run and start. Are y'all familiar with the draft rules, or do you want me to go over them again?
I should be good with them. Yeah.
Okay. So for ease of access, we'll just have Ace be player 1 and Vanilla will be player 2. We'll just snake back and forth, and then at the end of the draft, we'll have 2 protects and 2 bans from both players.
Yep. Vanilla's not here, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a mystery cat, not Vanilla.
It is I. Mystery is Cat A. Apologies on behalf of my erstwhile assistant.
Yeah.
Also, given my name, I'm not sure that I will be counted as an... My name starts with an M, you see.
True. Alright, so I think we are good to get started with the draft portion. Hi stream, welcome in. Ace, what is your first draft pick?
I don't know. No, hold on, I have a list. Let's do Camp Vanilla.
Camp 1?
Yeah, Camp 1.
Okay. Alright, Mystery Cat, what are your first and second picks?
My first picks are totally coincidental. Any resemblance to any other cats is totally coincidental. My first picks are Magic Garden and Night Manor.
Alrighty. Ace, what are your second and third picks?
Let's do Mooncat and Camp 2.
Mooncat and Camp 2. Also, let me turn you up a little bit. Okay, that should be better.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, I'm just quiet right now, but
no,
sometimes my mic likes to reduce in volume a lot.
I also gotta remember that every time I cast someone, I have to boost their user volume to like 200%, because otherwise they're just really quiet on stream for some reason.
I see. Yeah.
Alright, Mystery Cat, 3 and 4.
I'm running out of games to draft because Ace is picking all the same games that I would pick.
Oh my god. No, this is great. This is going to be a board full of fun and awesome games.
Let's see. I pick... Could I pull up the list of games?
Sure can.
I picked Disconia and Waldorf.
Right.
Alright, Disconia.
I gotta keep track too so I don't say the same games.
Waldorf. If y'all want, you can load up stream for now, because I have the game tracker.
Oh, that works, yeah.
And then just close out of it before the start of the match and stuff. Alright. So games 4 and 5, Ace.
Let's do Minion Max. And Let's do Star Wasper. Star Wasper.
All right. 5 and 6.
Let's do Seaside Drive and Quibble Race.
All right. All right. 6th game and 7th game is.
Let's do Porgy. And then Elphazar's hat.
Okay. 7 and 8 Mystery Cat.
Let's do Devilition and Big Bell Race.
Alright. 8 and 9 Ace.
Let's do Barbuta. And sorry, one more. Rakshasa. Let's do Rakshasa.
Okay. And your final 2 draft picks, Mystery Cat.
Let's do Grimstone and Planet Soul Death. Actually, no takebacks.
You can have a take back if you want to.
Oh, really? Wait, instead of Planet Soul Death, could we get Paint Chase?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
Alright, your final
This
game.
is my last one.
And then your first
Yep.
Protect.
Let's do. I still have like 6 games on my list, but I'm like, I'm getting to like the ones where I'm like, I don't know. Let's do Cyber Owls. That's my final pick, and then I will protect. I'll protect Minion Max,
Alright.
and I hope I don't regret that.
One moment.
So heads up on if you're all watching stream, gold discs are games that are protected. Cherry discs are going to be games that are banned by both players. So Mystery Cat, whenever you're ready, you get 1 protect and 1 ban.
Alright. We're picking protects now or bans?
I'm gonna ban. It doesn't super matter. They come in a pair
Yeah.
anyway, so.
Yeah, it's just I protect, or player 1 protects, and then you protect and ban, and then
Yeah.
I'll ban after that.
I see. I would like to protect Magic Garden and I'd like to ban Star Wasper.
Dang it. Actually, that's okay.
Alright.
Oh.
I think you'll be okay.
So, same for you,
Yeah.
Ace. You get a protect and a ban.
Let's. Oh God. You protected Magic Garden.
This is a very slick
Magic Garden is protected, yeah.
layout for drafting.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna ban. Let's do Disconia.
Alright.
And then you will get 1 more protect before it goes back to Mystery Cat.
Oh, do we do like several protects and bans?
Yeah, so you both get 2 protects and 2 bans.
I see. Okay. I will protect. Barbuta. Yeah, I'll protect Barbuta.
Alrighty. Mystery Cat, you can ban anything but Minion Max and Star Wasper and Barbuda.
You've fallen into my trap. Barbuda is a game that I'm competent at, somewhat.
no.
I choose to ban Cyber Owls.
Okay.
Alright, and then you get one final protect mystery cat.
Let's see. I would like to protect Night Manor.
Alright.
You've fallen into my trap.
Ah!
Nope, not banned. Protected. Alright, Ace, you can ban anything but Magic Garden, Night Manor, or Lords of Disconia.
Okay. Oh god. I'm torn between two. I think I'll keep a little bit of silliness. I have to get rid of Brimstone.
Understandable.
I figured you might do that.
Thank you for
You
keeping
protected
Quibble Race.
Brimstone.
That was the other one, yeah.
Damn, my trap was a bit lamer than yours. Yours was very cool.
I think you both had nice drafts. I think the fun part of
This is
draft
good.
anyway is that no matter what, it ends up being games that y'all actually wanted to play today, so. Alright, so these are player 1 picks, and then these are player 2 picks. Alright, so one thing that's a little annoying about this layout is now I have to put this all into the actual boards. It's going to be a couple of minutes, but we should be ready to go live soon. What colors are both of y'all going to be, by the way?
I will be orange.
Okay.
I will be teal.
Orange and teal. Okay.
Oh, I'm not in the game. I'm not in the room.
Oh, we don't
Oh,
have the
because
we
the
don't
room
have the
isn't
yeah we
made
don't
up
have the
yet.
room yet. Sorry.
Yeah, it's getting set up now, yeah.
Of course, how silly of me.
Soon there will be a
So we
room.
have Ace as orange, and you said teal, Mystery Cat.
Yes, teal.
Okay.
Alright, I will tune out of the stream.
Yeah, feel free to tune out a stream. I'll go ahead and link the bingo sync room
Oh, yeah.
when it's made, and then we can get going. Are y'all gonna
Sounds
treat this
good.
as like a regular match and mute and stuff?
I intend to.
Okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
I have to conserve my mystery after all.
that's true.
It will be so much less mysterious if you can hear me going, ah, fuck, shit, damn it.
So true. I don't think I've ever done open comms on a match for that exact reason. Okay, so we have Campanella, Mooncat, Camp 2.
You got started?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did, so I just went over
I appreciate it, thank you. Minion Max was protected.
Really tell me without telling me.
I love you. Officer's hat. Buddha. And Rakshasa for player 1. Player 2 is Magic Garden. Night Manor. Disconia's banned. Waldorf. Seaside. Quibble. Demolition. Pinches. Okay. Oh yeah, Frank already made the general distribution better. Cool.
General distribution?
There's generals?
No, sorry.
No.
The difficulty distribution. But
I see. Oh yeah, aren't there like less, or there's like more mediums and hards?
yeah,
right?
so there's less easies, there's more mediums and hards, and then the same split of very hards. So
I
basically,
only practiced for the easies.
it basically just means that y'all don't have to worry about bingo lines that have multiple easies.
Yeah.
And in like every game I've
gotcha.
casted with that, it's seemed to be pretty helpful, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Let me
So we
get
have
this pulled
left
up on my laptop.
player orange, right player teal. Hi everyone in chat, welcome in. We are just getting started. Both players are getting ready to join the room, and both players should be out of stream by now, so I'll let y'all get to look at the board
Yes.
ahead of time. Alright, Violet, to be fair, it was literally only your game, but I do also think that it was an issue that theoretically could have popped up in other games in the future had we not addressed it then. But I would like to confirm that it was because your game had multiple easies that we realized that it was an issue. But it was not singling you out, I promise. Also, hi Violet, Circle, Zachary, Samantha, Fellow,
Hello
Bun.
to all my adoring fans and haters.
You're here too?
Hi.
There's haters?
Did I say
Oh, no.
something in chat?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
I am here.
Yeah, you are. Alright, so both players are here, and I think we're pretty much good to go. Did y'all have anything else you wanted to say, or are we good to get started?
Let me actually just
Just-
put the stream link in my status so that my, again, adoring fans and haters can come watch.
True.
Oh, fair. Yeah. I was just gonna say best of luck. Hope it can be a fun match.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. This is my first match since the one in season 3 against you. So yeah.
That was a pretty close game, too, so I'm excited. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Also, I just saw that Mysterious Cat A has a new profile pic, and I'm excited about that.
I forgot to put on my mask, but it's on now.
Also, Mystery Cat A.
Oh yes. Oh well, it feels a bit late now, but I should have gone and favorited all of the games we actually picked.
If y'all want to do that really quick, that's fine.
Like in the
But you
save
sent
file.
us, yeah, in the save file, so that you can sort into favorites, and then only the games we chose show
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I mean, if that's allowed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
As long as y'all
Let's do
are
it.
like opening the games and stuff ahead of time, feel free to do that.
No.
Could you send the list, please, Sia?
Yes, I can, but it's gonna be in images because that's how it is right now. Let me get it in the chat for y'all.
An image is fine. An image is perfect.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to remember for now. Okay, that was there. That was
We
there.
have.
Yep.
What is this not opening? Oh, because it's over here.
Okay.
Is it in document? Yes, it is. Alright. And the cherry games were the banned ones.
Yep. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Hold on, I just favorited one of those.
Yeah, I personally agree with chat. I tend to get shuffled up if I use the favorites list. I used it once in the first draft game I did with Smo, and then I spent half the time wondering where my game was.
I understand. I'm also very used to. What's it?
Yeah, maybe I
Yeah.
should just do chronology. I'm used to that.
Yeah, I mean, the favorites list is nice. I personally think the favorites list is more helpful if you have generals on the board, because that way you don't have to try to like sift through the games that aren't on the board to try to figure out what games are there. But
Yeah.
Well, now I'm worried that if I go with favorites, then I'm going to have missed one. All right, let's just proceed.
all right,
I think I missed 3 and I don't know what they are, so yeah, let's just... It's fine. I'll just do chronology.
it's perfect the way it is.
I can
Good
fix
job,
it at
guys.
the end, yeah.
Alright, well, if there's nothing else, feel free to mute and deafen, and we can get started. Good luck,
Alright.
Bill.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, I guess it also helps if y'all can see the gameplay. It's a pretty important part of this. I'll resize everything once we're actually live. Should be those players saying they're ready. Okay. So we will go ahead and start this timer, confirm here, and we'll be good to go. So a quick preview of the board. For those that don't know, draft games have 5 very hards. So we have 350 shinies in Mini and Max, Paying the Hammerman in Barbuda, 6 power-ups is the center square in Camp 2, Magic Garden win with a score of 50k, and Seaside Drive 20k. We also have some double synergy here from Mini and Max that works out pretty well. We have some pretty quick Night Manor goals, but I feel like every Night Manor goal is pretty quick. We do have triple Barbuda if you're willing to sit in there for a little while. The pretty incredibly fast actually equipable race goal, that might be where we start off. We do also have 5 easies on the board now, which didn't used to be the case for necessarily the draft games. So we have Camp 1, Demolition, Paint Chase, Magic, or Barbuda, and Mini and Max as an easy. Okay. Getting some good double synergy here. This Mini and Max progress can be banked, so I imagine we're just going to go for the first goal and then come back after. And Paint Chase just beat 5 different courses on the way to scoring 90 points, most likely. Yeah, the new draft distribution ends up working out pretty well. It's 5 easies, 5 very hards, and then the rest of the stuff is interspersed with mediums and hards. So you end up getting a pretty quick rush at the beginning of the game, like with the standard draft game or standard bingo games. But then you also still get the longevity of a regular game. Why is Mystery Cat's screen so much smaller? There we go. I also promise I'm not going to be fussing with the layout the entire time, because I have a habit of doing that during 5 easy, 5 medium, 5 hard, 5 very hard, 5 Noslow. You know, that's fair. I don't think the Noslow stuff is actually on UFO 50.bingo though. Alright, there's the first reward from the spider. Meanwhile, we are finishing up level 2 of Paint Chase. Ace very quickly gets both those spider rewards. Nice sub 2 minute start. And gets to keep the rewards, bank progress for later, and go into another quick game with Night Manor. Night Manor has collect the emerald and shows 60% items, so this will be a little bit extended of a play in Night Manor, but if you happen to know the Night Manor speedrun, this is still pretty fast, and collecting a bunch of items is pretty easy to do. Looks like we're probably rushing the emerald here, because it looks like we're leaving behind. Yeah, I think Ace is a little torn on if he wants to try to incorporate in all the items on the way to getting the emerald, but I imagine it's probably easier to keep the items in the inventory where you're used to them being, and then just run around the house and collect a bunch of crap after, because once you collect the emerald, you pretty much have most of the house unlocked at that point. You can just run around and grab everything. Alright, and there's the score, 90 points. Debating on if I wanted to stay in for the other paint chase goal, but I think making a good call to hop out. Waldorf has some very good double synergy here of open 2 chests in a run and enter the palace without collecting puffins. Gonna be... I imagine we're probably going for both goals, so most likely not going to see a puffin unless we accidentally land on one. But I think even if you accidentally land on a puffin, it's worth it to keep going for 2 chests. I did see La Poisson also. Alright, so we have the ring that we need to open the box. I don't think there's anything else that you need for this. But just taking the quicker route back out. Yo, got the quick click too. There's the emerald. Yeah, I mean, debating not rushing the 60% goal, but I think it is correct at this point to just run around and pick up a bunch of crap. I forget, I don't think journal entries count for percentage, right? So it just has to be like actual items and stuff. But 60% is not that many items, honestly, and you can pretty quickly pick up a bunch. I remember being surprised that journal entries didn't count for percentage, but I guess they're just like optional lore things. So, like, interestingly, Ace isn't actually making that much percentage progress with all of these, like, exchange fetch quests. Because the item leaves your inventory after, and I don't think it... I actually am not sure if the key, again, counts, but...
They're in a tiny little WrestleMania right now. There's one cat outside of it for some reason.
WrestleMania...
It feels great.
Like...
This kitty's trying to get in on it, but he cannot.
Alright, so, Waldorf looks like it went not great, which happens sometimes in Waldorf. I feel like Waldorf in draft is a pretty risky game, surprisingly. You wouldn't think it'd be that risky of a game, but like trying to combine together a bunch of goals together is sometimes trickier than you would expect. 59%. I thought Ace had that by a mile, so seeing 1% down. Just grab the bowl! The bowl's right there! The bowl's in the room! There you go. Alright, so now we get a head-to-head. I'm curious to see exactly how optimized both of these routes are for both these players. Speak to 2 different bean NPCs is definitely a pretty quick goal, but if you're trying to combine that with Pay the Hammerman, then you are going to be going like in a bunch of rooms you don't need to go in right away, which would also help with Visit 25 rooms, so it'll be interesting to see exactly which route. We see a nice little death warp from Mysterious Cat A over here. And it looks like Ace is just rushing the speak to two different Bean NPCs right now. But as is the case with most draft games, fast game. So we do see the quick reset after Bean NPC 1, and just gonna go on over to here to talk to Bean NPC 2. Meanwhile, Vanilla is going for, or I'm sorry, Mysterious Cat A is more going for the 25 rooms route, it looks like. It doesn't look like we're picking up the extra money for the Hammerman, so I think both players have kind of just settled on their own individual goals. Yeah, it doesn't look like either player is trying to synergize with Hammerman right now, which I think is the correct call, because Hammerman requires a lot of money, and at least at this point in the game, that's tough to ask for. We do get the goal of seeing the Red Phantom. Some good invisible synergy. So there's one Bean. But unfortunately for Mysterious Cat A, this is going to be the second Bean for Ace, and gets that mark right away. Alright. And yeah, both players pivoting out of Barbuda before getting 25 rooms. I'd imagine if you're Mysterious Cat A, you just assume that Ace is probably going to be trying to get those other goals now. So I definitely understand the pivot into Waldorf, but I also understand Ace's pivot to just grab some of these other quick goals. Very good bonus game from round 1. Looking like we're on pace to get this in the middle of the Stage C bonus game, which is definitely good for this goal. Yeah, we're still chugging along here, already at 5K. $59 has been the curse of Ace so far this match, because he got stuck at 5,900 points and 59%. It's tough to say you're cursed when you got 5 spaces in 11 minutes, but, you know. Alright, so unfortunately Mysterious Cat A did land on a puffin, which means that we're just going to have to pivot to open 2 chests in a run, which I think is probably going to end up working out better here anyway. But it does look like we're trying to just YOLO ahead and see. There is a chest there at least. And we did pick up another key on the way back. But already 12 minutes into the game, Mysterious Cat is looking like the only bingo that they were potentially working on is going to get blocked by scoring 20k in Campanella 1. Unfortunately, running out of fish means that we just also run out of steam a little bit there, so... Understandable pivot out. I think just trying to get quick spaces while they're still on the board. So we're going to go for Quibble Race, win 3 bets with a 5-to-1 higher pay, or just win 5 bets in general. So Wiggins is 3-1, probably going to be fairly slow. We are just going to straight up poison Fink and go for Wiggins here. Fury V. Oh, did Wiggins do it? Nope. Wiggins, get up. You did it. Good job, Wiggins. That's one. Lenez. Like a clean sweep for Flosson here. Even with a little bit of a trip, everyone's betting, so you definitely didn't get it poisoned, which is always good. Right, there's 2 bets. I don't think that was 5-1 odds, but that's okay. Yo, hi cannaboyy, welcome in. Hi Raiders, we are in the middle of Ace versus Mysterious Cat A. Ace has been out to a pretty strong start in this, but we're getting some Quibble Race early on, so always good. Hope the other match went well. And you'll see more of cannaboy's streams soon, because after this game I also have my match against domme, which should probably go pretty fast, because I haven't practiced in a while, so she's probably going to kick my ass. I have been low-key very distracted with both Hades 2 and Mina the Hollower, so I have not played UFO 50 in a minute, so we'll see how it goes. It is one of those big bingo Saturdays, though, it's true. I wasn't planning on casting today, and then woke up and there were like 6 matches today. Mina is fantastic, big recommend. I played it for like 6 hours last night and only stopped because I noticed it was like 11. Speaking of someone who got obsessed with Mina and played it for many hours at a time, hi Karma. Alright, so some extra good double synergy here to block the last column and start to push a little bit more for a row 4 threat that Mysterious Cat is working on blocking here. I haven't been paying attention to how many 5-1 bets we've had. Oh, Lenez died. That's so sad. I've been seeing more of these like Quibble tripping loops, I guess, where like a Quibble like gets knocked into another one and then they just keep like bouncing off each other for forever. So we're across the Mooncat goals, beat a room that contains a Spear Thrower and Gray Spider, and successfully exit 2 water rooms. I don't remember at what point the water rooms go into this route. It looks like we're doing the Spear Thrower route first. This feels like 2 separate routes of Mooncat to me, just trying to piece it together in my head, but... yeah, it's interesting that some of the names are translated directly and then some just aren't at all. Okay, so this route does have you go through one water room. I don't remember if it has you go through a second if you continue past. It might. I forget where the gray spider room spits you out, but I think it's somewhere along the path where you can pivot to the red egg. Oh, JK, it just spits you out directly into another water room. This route is literally free. Does this also link up to the gray spider room? I guess it does. Cheetah beat Owlray? That's ridiculous. Mysterious Cat is getting put through the Quibble mines right now, unfortunately. Alone Z, Fury V. Unfortunately, it's had Zero up in the top slot, so that's not great, but... yeah, so 7 spaces in 20 minutes from Ace is incredible pace so far. Mysterious Cat A has unfortunately been put in the Waldorf and Quibble race blender a little bit here, but we do have everyone voting for Booger, so... Uh-oh. Well, Fury V finally died. And Ace perfectly getting to link this into the spider room here. You know, Amber, that's very valid. Alright, so now Ace is going to try to grab both the synergies for the Waldorf squares. If he is able to grab this, this could end up being a pretty scary square of blocks in the top corner, which would obviously threaten a couple of different bingo lines pretty aggressively. Meanwhile, Mysterious Cat is going to go ahead and hop back in for presumably just 25 rooms. It's looking like we're just kind of trying to quickly visit the last, like, 10 rooms or whatever that he needed for this. But I am going to mute really quick because I forgot I had to do something really quick. Okay. Both players are exactly where I left them, thankfully. Don't think I could have timed that any better if I tried. So obviously this would be a pretty big block for Mysterious Cat if he's able to get through this. This is proving to, I guess for both players, be a pretty difficult goal to synergize together. Because obviously it would be more helpful for running around the map to try to find chests if either player was able to collect puffins. But I think... Interesting. I thought for sure Mysterious Cat was going to land on that puffin and just go for the 2 chest goal individually, but... I think given the space on the board, the 2 chests in a run is more valuable for either player to get right now. But I also definitely understand the appeal of trying to get both of these squares in one go. Especially if you're Mysterious Cat trying to get back into this game and block up a couple of pretty important bingos. And then similarly for Ace, kind of starting to threaten quite a lot here if he is able to get both. Ace is looking like he's having a hard time finding another chest. Almost launched straight up into that puffin, which normally would have been great. Oh, well, there's the other one. That's the second one. Now just needs an extra 6%, but is in kind of a tough spot here. We do have 2 propellers, so should just be able to motor on over. Murder that pig along the way. And go in there. Okay. So unfortunately for Mysterious Cat, getting sniped on both of those, I think pretty much seals it up. Now that it's 10-3 and Ace is threatening quite a lot of different bingo lines. So most likely just going to go ahead and try to pick up some quick goals that both players know that they're comfortable with. Ace is the one that drafted Porgy, so just going to go ahead and chill and assume that his opponent most likely doesn't know the quick routes for return 4 fish eggs. Just throwing it out there, Ace. You're definitely playing like someone that had the pace of B1 from last season. That's true, you can weak shot for 200k. Ain't nothing in the rules that says you can't. Also, since everyone was meowing in chat, I felt like I should also meow in chat. Yeah, so it's entirely possible at this point that Ace is just looking to get that middle row bingo, return 4 fish eggs, and then play Camp 2 for a while. Not too, like, incredibly synergistic goals, like you're kind of just devoting a bunch of time to doing both of those goals individually without being able to do other stuff. But at this point in the game, I think Ace is fine doing that, knowing most likely that Mysterious Cat's just trying to run around and clean up the other quick goals that are still here. Of which there aren't really that many left, but Magic Garden theoretically is pretty fast. The Devilish and Easy is theoretically pretty fast. Very true, Dom. Also, as a heads up to Dom / cannaboyy / anyone who's here for the match after this with me versus Dom, that's currently scheduled to be about an hour or so from now. I don't think this match is going to take that entire time, but even if it doesn't, we'll probably still try to keep that time just so we're not like shuffling around the schedule too much, and also because it's really nice out and I want to go for a walk before it gets too hot, so but in about an hour from now, Dom and I will be playing my first draft match of the season, her second, over on Cannaboy's stream, so who put Ace in C tier? To be fair, Ace was in B1 last season, but then he ended up not enjoying the pressure of B1 and dropping out or whatever. And I think still is playing at the pace of the last match that I personally saw him play. But also, in the defense of the tiering, it is hard to tier players who have limited bingo match experience against other people, because sometimes that pressure against other people like doesn't matter as much at all, and then sometimes it's like a pretty huge factor. But yeah. To be fair, what are tiers anyway? That's true. Yeah, that sounds good today as a green corn dog. I'll do that before you today. Never mind then. Maybe someday soon your tummies are a little less. So I think this is fish egg 2 and 3. It could be fish egg 3 and 4. You typically get the one by the buster torpedoes, the one over by the motor, and then... Okay, so this might actually be 3 and 4. I guess I don't actually know which order Ace went in. I think this is 2 and 3, but this could be the mark here at 3 and 4. And it is. Okay. You gonna see Camp 2 for the bingo? No. Okay. You're gonna see Devilition trying to kill 3 or more villagers in one combo and survive the round. One of the few very fast and relatively consistent bingo goals for Devilition, in my opinion. Devilition is an incredible bingo game if you're able to process fast, but can fall apart on you pretty quickly. But this one literally only requires a perfect clear of the first 2 levels, which theoretically is like a sub 2, like probably even a sub 1 minute goal if you get hella lucky, but most realistically a sub 2 for consistency's sake and like checking your work and stuff. So, evil game, yes, but one of the few non-evil goals for evil game, in my opinion. Meanwhile, I was just gonna say I have not commented on Seaside Drive because I've been really hoping to not commentator jinx anything, but apparently you've been acknowledging the potential of a commentator jinx. I'm so sorry. We are going to see Magic Garden going for the very hard, winning with a score of 50k. For what it's worth, this will block the column 4 bingo. While Ace is taking his time here, making sure that not missing anything. I think this is the correct play, and then putting the plus up in the corner. Ace will also still need to kill both the villagers. Oh wait, we only have 2. We started over. Okay. So this is a good loadout for this. We are still missing 1 piece up at the top. I think we're still missing 1 ace. Oh wait, no, that cannon got it. Never mind. I thought the piece next to the pitchfork guy wasn't grabbed, but I forgot the cannon was pointed up that way. I do feel a little bad that I dared to turn my attention to the other player for a second and then jinxed him. But yeah, for those that don't watch the schedule pretty intensely, we do have a pretty full bingo, honestly, weekend coming up, but especially today. Me and Dom are going to be playing in about an hour from now. After that, Hugo and a rank are going to be heading off in an A-tier game. I think Liz and June also have a game today after that. And then tomorrow we have the B-tier Mega Bingo game, which is going to be, I believe, the top 8 players from B1 versus the top 8 players from B2. It's going to be a fun, chaotic mess. I don't know if it's being streamed / where it's going to be streamed, but it should be fun. And then we still have a couple of weeks of Underground Bingo stuff, so stay tuned, because while this is technically the off-season, it doesn't feel like it, because people just were just as hyped for the off-season as they were for the regular season. I'm also assuming that he who is trying to stream it, but I also am assuming that he who may have his PC resources devoted to 16 streams at once. Alright. We are ending the game with Ninpeak. We are not ending the game with Ninpeak. I do potentially worry the mysterious cat banked this combo too early. Okay. So we're still going to need another 20k before the end of the game, which I think is pretty manageable. But we're definitely going to have to be pretty efficient about just getting some extra potions back on the board here. I think if we can even get like 5 potions probably back on the board, this extra 20k is not going to be that big of a deal, but some very clean Magic Garden here. I think we have enough potions on board now that we should be fine. There's one more like big oppie change, should be fine. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And there is the cherry with at least 50k. Very nicely done. I'm gonna be honest, I was watching Magic Garden that entire time and I do not see how many different courses we got with no enemies remaining, but I know that's probably a pretty big relief if you're Mystery Cat to get that very hard and just get back on the board here. You can score 20k before you save 20 oppies. That's really funny. Magic Garden point capping is ridiculous. I think that's the third course of no enemies remaining. Alright, so this is looking like we're going to beat the course, but not clear all the enemies, so... This is the problem with this goal, is unfortunately, if you clear the course, but enemies are around, you don't get the opportunity to try again, and you just get shoved into the next level of paint chase. So sometimes it can actually be a little bit more beneficial to lose some of those courses that you're like really close on. This course, thankfully, the strat is pretty similar whether you're doing this goal or not. Most of the time you're trying to... Oh, unfortunately, I think we are going to end up in a similar situation here, though. I was going to say, most of the time with this goal, you can end up focusing on just the enemies and letting your drones take care of everything, but I think those slugs took out the drone in the corner and sort of messed that up. Meow. So true, Mystery Cat. If y'all want to get your all caps meows out in chat, we have the BTTV on for it. So meanwhile, Ace is completing the paint chase run, but unfortunately getting stuck with like 1 or 2 enemies left at the end of each round. And sort of the thing I was talking about before is having issues closing out the rest of the round because of that. Oh no, we were 1 slug away. Alright, well, this is the only thing that's even gone, like, remotely wrong for Ace this match. And meanwhile, Mystery Cat is just meowing off to the side. I hope our kitty friend is outside today when we go for our walk in a bit. I don't know if I've mentioned Buddy the Cat in Bingocast before, but he is a brand new kitty. I guess he's been here a couple of months now, but he's a new kitty for our block. And he is very cute and sweet and orange and white, and he likes cuddles. And he'll even let you pet his belly, but only sometimes.
But he never attacks.
Yeah, no. Even if he does the little, like, gotcha paws, it's never with any claws.
Yeah, the claws are never out.
We know.
We've seen his claws. We know he has them.
Yeah, he absolutely has them, because he climbs trees and stuff all the time, and we've seen them. But he never uses them on people.
Nope. Not us, at least.
No. Every time I've seen him lately, he's done a little kitty exclamation mark and ran towards me, where his tail just goes straight up and he sprints towards me.
The last time CO saw him, he ran away from being pet from another person with the little exclamation tail and ran up to CO.
You know, Buddy was getting
too humble.
Buddy was getting pet by someone else on the street, and I was just checking the mail. I was like, "Oh, okay, have a good day, buddy." And he like turned around, looked at me, got super excited, and left that other person to come get pet by me. And I think the other person was rightfully jealous, but like...
All animals love CO. And
It's
rightfully
true.
so.
Speaking of animals, Mystery Cat has been popping off on this week's shot run. Buddy is the best. He used to also have a Golden State Warriors jersey, but he outgrew it because he's a growing boy and he's big now.
One time he tried to come up the stairs to our apartment with us and was so sad when we told him he couldn't come because that would be stealing him.
We had to have a talk with him at the bottom of the stairs with him just looking up at us, wanting to come in, and we were just like, as much as we would love to.
We were like, we don't think your owner would appreciate that, and we would love it if you could keep coming outside, so... Yeah.
I'll have to post some pictures of Buddy the Cat to the off-topic channel at UFO 50 because he is the best.
We were like, if we could get a second one of you to be our cat.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
He also does this really cute little head tilt thing that's apparently not a neurological condition, but he does tilt his head so hard that he like falls over a lot when he's like curious about stuff.
I did take a picture.
You're groggy taking a picture in the morning, getting out of bed, not even realizing
Like, I don't even know what that was a picture of, but I did accidentally take a picture.
Alright, exceptionally clean run there. Do we see the weak shot 200k? You're already almost halfway there. We thought about it. I think that was the correct call, but... Okay, so now we're going back into Seaside Drive proper to get the regular score and also have full gun strength. I think this makes sense. I would have maybe liked to just see how long 200k with weak shot actually took. But that is purely my own curiosity that I guess I could fill on my own time. Meanwhile, Ace is at the stage 2 boss of Rakshasa now. We have the green buddy, and we have full powered shots. We are stuck in the corner here, which isn't ideal. But that's fine. Okay. And that's going to be game. Once Ace gets the stage clear mark here. And we'll pick up a 13-5 win. GG. Alright, both players are gonna hop off mute, chat for a little bit. We'll go ahead and raid cannaboyy, even though it's like 45 minutes early.
Hello.
Hey, GG.
GG's.
Hello, you got me real good. GG.
That was a good game.
my God.
That was fun.
Paint Chase is my enemy.
Yeah. So for the final square, Ace was trying to go for the beat 5 different courses with no enemies remaining, and kept beating courses, but there kept being like one slug or like one guy left over. So we had to keep going farther in. I think we quit out eventually, what, like 11?
It was like
12?
stage 10 or 11, yeah, and I only had 3. I was just like, this isn't even worth it anymore. I should just go play a game I'm better at, even if it takes longer.
Yeah. Looked like a pretty fun card. There was a little bit of bad luck from, honestly, both sides in Waldorf throughout the game.
It's okay. Honestly, I was feeling pretty bad, and then I played Crazy Seaside Drive, and they're like, actually, it's all okay.
Yeah,
that was nice.
I was surprised to see that marked off. Yeah, I can't do that goal.
Yeah, you popped off on
I was-
that weak shot run. You had like 4 lives left too.
Thank you. I was
Dang.
planning to do the second Seaside Drive goal too, but then you got it.
We were kind of hoping that you were just gonna stay in
yeah.
and use weak shot to score 200k, because that would have been super hype.
No fucking way.
Oh my god. Yeah, there was like some nice synergy on here. The 2 Night Manor goals were easy to just do both.
Yeah, Night Manor paired up well. Mooncat
That was
was
really
like
funny.
the same run, basically.
59. I had 59% when I quit out of the game. I was like, one more.
I don't know if you noticed,
And then
but
I realized the ball was there.
you also had 5,900 points in Bean Drip for a while, so 59 was not kind to you today.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. It was like the last one. I like was panicking and I couldn't hit it.
Yeah, you got up to 59 super fast, and there was like that last thing that just had to like be chased all the way around. But yeah. GG's, that was fun. That was
Oh yeah, GG's.
there was a good Barbuda race too.
Oh, was that a race? The Bean NPCs?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. It's a very quick one, yeah.
Yeah, Mystery Cat I think was trying to work in the rooms also, and kind of took the more like, if you're going to be playing
I
Barbuda
see.
traditionally, this is the route that you would take. And then
Yeah.
you routed specifically for those NPCs, and I think that was the main difference.
I see. Yeah. In Night Manor, I was gonna try and like do 60% first and then get the emerald, but I thought it'd make, like, just in case it was a race, I decided to just go straight for the emerald and then pick up all the items afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, all the items are still there, and I think when
Yeah.
you're used to Night Manor running, it's really important that your items are like still in the same spots of the inventory that you're used to seeing them in.
Yeah, right.
I tried to synergize that way back in Season 1. It was like the find 10 journal entries and gold disc board. So I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can do that at once. That's totally fine. And I realized after trying that goal that I hadn't tried to do both those things at the same time before. And it was kind of like the Waldorf entering without puffins and opening 2 chests, where like you don't realize how much harder both those goals are due like at the same time.
Yeah. The nice thing at least was that like there was no other stuff, so like you could just spend all of the shells. That was like the one saving grace, was I could spend as many shells as I wanted on the shops. And I got so many lucky shops where it was like the perfect time to stock up on items.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
helped. It was scary though a few times. I almost ran out of fish near the end, but I had enough items to get through. I was taking it so slow though. Like if someone like faster than me was playing it, they definitely could have sniped that. Like I was taking my sweet time. Like
I think
sure I wasn't gonna fall.
I think sometimes Waldorf is better to just accept you're gonna take like an extra minute or two and like know that you're doing the jumps
Yeah.
right. Because a lot of time
Yeah.
I'd see players kind of throwing themselves at it and just hoping to land, and there's just no ground for them, and ends up being more of a setback than if they would have just like chilled and played Waldorf.
Yeah,
I have some preparations to make before my next match, which I believe is right after this one.
Oh yes, enjoy.
So-
Oh yeah.
I will
I
go
will
ahead and
be
raid
seeing you.
cannaboyy. Good luck in your next match. I have a match in
Yeah,
about a
good
half
luck.
hour or so we'll raid over to
Have a good
cannaboyy.
evening.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Yeah, it was a fun match. Thank you.
GG's. This will be up on YouTube
GG's.
pretty soon, so we'll go ahead and raid cannaboyy, who isn't live right now and probably I think won't be live for a little bit, but actually, is anyone casting the other vanilla match?
I don't know actually. Yeah. Thanks for picking this up, by the way.
Yeah.
I forgot to say that earlier.
No worries.
Much
Happy to help.
appreciated.
Yeah, I don't think that one has a caster yet, so we'll just raid cannaboyy, who's the next caster for a match.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna end up needing probably the half hour or so, because I need to take a bit of a mental break, but
All good.
yeah, sounds good. Have a good night, everyone. We'll be back in a little bit.
Good night.
bye-bye.
It's 1 p.m.
I said the wrong time.